Everyone, today we'll be discussing about the concept of the internet transport protocols. Okay, so these are the protocols which will help you out in communicating through the internet facility which is being provided. Okay, so mainly there are two protocols which are being used in the internet aspect. It is nothing but where you are using the concept of transport layer only. The two protocols which are being considered are one is your UDP, nothing but user datagram protocol, and another one is TCP, that is transmission control protocol. Okay, mainly this UDP, it's nothing but a user datagram protocol. Your user, whoever it is there, he will be producing his own data, he will be preparing his own data, and for that data certain rules and regulations are there over the network when it is said to be traveling. That is said to be your UDP. Whereas TCP, transmission control protocol, which is the most important aspect in your internet. Okay, I have to control the transport, whatever happens when I want to transport the information from one end to another end. At that circumstance, it is important that we are said to be maintaining a control over the data which is said to be flowing over any of the mediums. Any of the mediums, I have to control it by making it flow in certain way that the data flows smoothly without any difficulty. That is being considered in the TCP, which is nothing but connection oriented protocol. Your UDP is connection less protocol, and TCP is transport, sorry, it's a connection oriented protocol, your TCP. Okay, so your transport layer protocol can provide two services. One is connection oriented service and connection less service, which is being there in the transport layer. Okay, so today we will be discussing about the concept of the introduction to your UDP, the parts of UDP. It will be introduced. It is your Internet Transport Protocol, UDP. In that, we will be discussing about the introduction to UDP and the remote procedure call. And the third one we will be discussing in the next session. Okay, so your introduction to UDP. So when they ask a question on UDP, you have to write the structure of UDP and explain it. What does it mean? What does it consist of? That it is being explained. Okay, the UDP consists of a 32-bit length. Okay, in that length you have the source port and the destination port. Source is nothing but your information which is being sent, that is your source port, and the destination port to whom you are said to be sending your information, that is the, you can say, to whom you are said to be heading also becomes the destination port. That also information, it will be maintained by the UDP. And when the information is traveling, it is important that you have to find out the UDP length. How much data is there and how much user data is being considered for making it travel over the network. That is there in the UDP length, and UDP checksum is nothing but whatever information of the user it is there, it will be checked. Nothing but, okay, if any problem is there, minute problem is there, zero may be added. Then if it becomes 1 means error is there. If it is not 1 means no error. It will be passing the information over the network. Like that, the checksum will be there, which will be checking out your user datagram protocol, how the user's data has been sent and received at the other. That will be monitored by the UDP checksum. Okay, this is the part of header which has to be explained when an UDP question is being asked. Another part is there called as remote procedure call. This remote procedure call, it will be present in between the user and the system. Okay, the user, whomever it is there, he will be generating multiple connections. You will be generating like multiple transfer of information. At that moment, it is important that you follow a remote procedure call. Remote procedure calls are nothing but, okay, when I want to transfer my information, it is important that the information, when it is traveling, that whole lot of information, it will not be like transferred each and every time. It is nothing but your whole data, it will be compressed, it will be made small, and it will be sent through the help of the client stub. Why it is being used? It's a subroutine which is being used in between programmatic. Whatever happens when your information travels over the network, it is not your whole console data, it is your data which is being compressed and which is being sent through the help of a stub. So this stub concept is being included in the RPC, remote procedure call. Okay, whenever a call is being generated, it will check out for all these aspects of the operating system, the client stub, how many are using, how many are closing, every details it will be monitored in the remote procedure call. The shaded part is nothing but your stub. Okay. This is the session in which you have learned about the concept of what do you mean by your UDP, and what does it consist of. The UDP consists of the remote procedure call, which will helpful in generating the calls and connecting the calls from one end to another end. Okay, so this is the thing which you have learned, introduction to TCP UDP, and you have the remote procedure call. Okay, thank you.